All right, everyone, going to do a little full self-drive test here. This is on still version 12.6.4 to be exact. We're in a 27 Model X, so old car here. And what I want to show you all, for anyone that's a Bay Area person, you know that one really squirrely drive is Highway 17, going from San Jose to Santa Cruz. So we're gonna take it over Highway 17 and see how it does navigating the curves. I'm going to fast forward most of it, so other than this intro, I'll then cut the audio, put a little music on. One thing you can see right there off the gate, really slow driver in the slow lane. I mean, they're driving like 40. It did a really good job getting over quick. It's in hurry mode right now, so we can drive faster than the speed limit, and it was pretty close to that car in front of us, but still safe distance, but got us over super efficiently, which is one really big improvement they've had over the last year, is just the confidence in full self-drive. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to let it take us over the 17, see if it goes without any issues. I'm pretty sure that it will, but never done this drive before. And I'll put a little mellow music. I'll speed it up to like 2x or 3. Alright, so here I'm going to be getting into a different freeway. You can see it gets off the off-ramp well, goes around the curve well, keeps me within the space. Now it's going to merge really quick into the fast lane because it's on fast mode, and does a great job there in getting us right over. So far so good. We went from city to the freeway to another freeway, and now we're getting ready for the crazy, windy freeway that you will see coming up in just a second here, and see how well it does, or challenges that it will have going through this really crazy windy freeway coming up just now. So one thing too, there's construction there. Did a good job. I had to keep my hands on the wheel to make sure it was going to be good, and you'll see most of this drive I'm keeping my hands really tight on that wheel in case I need to take over. Passed that truck well there, and then got back in the slow lane, and it does a good job getting from the slow lane to the fast lane, back to the slow lane when needed, all again while going through this really windy road that the speed limit changes from anywhere from, I think 55 is kind of the highest, down to 35 around some of these corners, because you're going to have some really like hairpin turns that it goes through. All right, now first disengagement is coming up here. I'm going to slow it back down, and you can see really bright sun coming through that tree, and it just kind of freaked the sensor out, told me to take over, and had to take over right away. Now it still was driving me fine, but had to take over, and now I'm going to put full self-drive on. So one thing that they still need to figure out, and this is a hardware 3 2017 Model X, so maybe the enhanced cameras in the hardware 4 camera system and computer system can handle that better, but it was bright, and it was a sharp contrast from going in the shade to that bright light. Now other sun flares are coming in here, but that one was extremely bright, and again it had me take over. So disengagement number 1, unfortunately, fail on this trip to make it the whole way, and let's keep going and see what happens next. All right, everyone, I finished a really good long video that we're going to post soon. So if you don't subscribe to the channel, subscribe, hit the notification button. We took full self-drive all the way from San Jose to Santa Cruz over Highway 17, which is an ultra windy road. And it did pretty well. You'll have to watch a few videos to see if there were disengagements or not. But at the end here, you'll see one disengagement that was a bit sketchy. So here we're approaching a turn. I'm going to veer off to the right, but it actually kind of goes to the left to go back on the freeway, then back to the right, close to hitting that pole. I'm going to go back in a second and just show this in a little bit of a more of a slow motion so you can see really what happened. And I'll zoom in a little bit more on the visualization here. So I slowed this down to half speed and I got closer in, and you can see in the visualization on the screen in the Tesla that it's looking to go right, then it switches to left, then to right, then to left again. And that's where I had to jump in and take over. So again, full self-drive is awesome. I do love it, but be careful. Make sure that you're paying attention because anything can happen.